Hello, this is the TradeSite US Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Tuesday, the 15th of March, 2022. Hope you had a good trading day. It was definitely a green day for us here on the stocks on Monday. Here's a look at the ES front month futures contract. This is the daily chart of the broad market in futures form. Again, a down day after a little bit of a flat to higher opening, and then we just rolled and went lower, hanging precariously here. Obviously, anything under about 4,100 would be bad. Let's go through the major indices. The S&P down just 31 points. That is close to, but not quite, the lowest close, because we had about 5 days ago the lowest close since back in June. NASDAQ 100 down 255 points. That is a low close since quite a while back. Yeah, well, in June, maybe May even at this point in time. SOX down 96.65. New low close there as well. We do have a 13 buy signal in place. I'm not sure that's going to matter right now. We'll see what happens. Biotech's down 45 points, again approaching lows. Russell 2000 down 37.94. Same story. We've got a 13 buy signal here again, but I wouldn't bank much on that given the current news environment. Crude oil back to 98.83, down quite a bit. So that spike from 90 to 130 was pretty quick and abrupt and already came back. We'll see. Of course, they'll leave it high at the pump because that's what they do for a bit. Gold down 18.70, sorry about that. Advanced Client ratio on NASDAQ was negative 2,039, so one of the worst in a couple weeks. So just keep an eye on that. On the New York, it was negative 1557, which is also pretty negative. 5.8 billion shares traded on the NASDAQ today. Not the highest we've seen in the last couple weeks, but certainly not the lowest as well. The VIX climbed $1.02. At one point got up near 33, but we still have not gotten that spike over 40. At this point, the chart really makes you feel like that's going to happen at some point, right? And that might be the short-term bottom day at least. The trend closes at 0.84, puts the 10-day at 0.93, and if I count back 10 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to drop off a very high number at 1.5 plus tomorrow, 10 days back. That'll drop off. And so a low reading could really quickly push this 10-day moving average down again to 0.84 or 85 or lower. And remember, that's the sell signal on the broad market that kicked us off back in January. Apple down $4.11, new closing low in a while. Amazon down 73.43. So the stock split not helping anybody out here currently. Same thing with Google, by the way, down 78.39 on near lows. And again, that stock split doesn't matter with what's going on, and interest rates also about to rise. Facebook down 98 cents, Goldman Sachs down $2.02. Netflix loses $9.31, new lows there. Peloton down 94 cents, new lows there. Why not? TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, down 3.15. So bonds down, rates up. Not pretty. New lows by a lot on the bonds, at least those. Tesla down 28.98. Testing the risk line of that 13 buy signal that's probably not going to hold it up here. Zoom down $3.48, new lows. What a mess there, from 400 all the way back to 94 in 6 months. VIX, the VXX spiked for us, and we still have that going on. Bitcoin sits at 38,795. As I do this, the futures for tomorrow are currently showing a gap up 10 points on the ES and 80 on the NQs, but that obviously can change overnight. The Dow literally closed up a point on the session. So what do we focus on from here? Well, a couple things. First of all, you've got the start of a 2-day Fed meeting. The big announcement obviously will be Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern time. So usually that's going to be the market waiting, but then again, you might have thought the market would wait Monday. But the news around the world is obviously having an impact on everything. We've got the PPI in the morning, Empire State Manufacturing Index in the morning, and that's about it. So the 2-day Fed meeting and the big stuff will be Wednesday. And again, you have triple expiration coming up as well. So that's going to be interesting to see how that settles. But, nothing positive. I wouldn't be sitting around holding long. This chart, as usual, brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple weeks. Have a great trading Tuesday.